It says we are live. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Let's see. Maybe it's going to decide to do it. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Alabama. The sky is so blue out there. Hey, now I've got a number up there. Pop in and tell me where you're coming from. Hey, Stacy, you're first. You're first again, I think. So, yay. Love it. Absolutely love it. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Lindsay. Yes, it is Friday. So happy for Fridays. Just going to relax this weekend. Actually, I say that. I've actually got my planning group has a periodic review work session this weekend. So I'm actually going to work some on Saturday, but it's such a fun bunch. So good morning, Demore from Rochester. So how beautiful is it in Rochester this morning? Don Simpson, are you moving? Did I miss that? Or is Virginia just seceding like your area into it? You're moving, aren't you? Okay, Toledo, Ohio, which always makes me think of Klinger from MASH. So I'm showing my age. Waiting for the first snow in Coeur d'Alene. So very nice. Well, I am so glad that you are joining me here today. I have the best tip for you guys today. The best tip. And you know what I love about this tip? It's not only about keeping the joy alive in your homeschool. You can use this tip for anything. I use it. I use it for so many things, and it really, really helps me out. The more your upper 70s and fall colors. I'm so glad you're going for a hike, though. That is awesome. Um, Dawn, I hope you can make the work session. That would be great. Okay, so big tip coming up today. Let me tell you who I am. My name is Pam Barnhill. I am with the Your Morning Basket podcast and Your Morning Basket Plus, which is a subscription that we have, a membership that we have that helps moms bring delight to their homeschool day, which is kind of what we've been working on this week. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about that membership in just a little bit. Good morning. Good morning, Robin and Marcella. But I have a very special guest here with me today. I know it's hard to see here what you can see, but I actually do. So speaking of Your Morning Basket Plus, we have over 47 sets. Gosh, it may even be over 50 now because on the 25th of this month, we are releasing our Anne of Green Gables literature-based set of morning time plans. And guys, these are awesome, awesome plans. It was so much fun watching these Anne of Green Gables plans come together. But we have tons of different plans. And I actually have the plan author here with me this morning. So Jessica, come say hello. This is my good friend Jessica Lawton. You got to come that way. There you go. My good friend Jessica Lawton, who just happens to be visiting with me right now. And she wanted to say hi to you guys.
Hi.
She is the author of out of the like 50 sets of plans. You're probably the author of what, 42 of them?
Most of them, yeah.
Most of them. Yeah. The only thing she doesn't write is our Catholic plans because she's not Catholic. So she writes all the other plans.
Nobody's perfect, right?
Yeah. But we need somebody who's not to write all the other sets of plans. So Dawn Simpson says hello.
Hi, Dawn.
So much fun, but she wanted to say hello to you guys. Okay, so now you have to let me work.
Okay.
So much fun having Jessica here with us, and just she does such a good job writing these plans. She does such a good job choosing books. Lindsay says that they really appreciate what you do. Elizabeth, if you love Anne of Green Gables, I'm going to have those in the shop pretty soon. You're going to want to check them out. Or you can join the subscription because that's one of the things I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is becoming a member of Your Morning Basket Plus and continuing what we're doing with this bringing delight to your homeschool day because it is so important. But I have a couple of other things for you first. So I really want to speak to you just a moment about if you have been doing this week and if you have been loving this week, how do you keep it going? And yes, we have our Your Morning Basket Plus subscription, our membership, and I really want you to take a look at that and see if that's something for you. But even if it's not, the tip that I'm going to give you is going to work for you. Okay, so I don't want you to think that there's nothing in here for you. If right now is not the best time for you to do the membership, I still have something for you. So I don't want you to think that. Good morning, Julie. You're not late at all. Oh, and you were named after Anne of Green Gables. That is so fun. Okay. Okay, Elizabeth, great. Then you're going to love that. I really wanted to quickly touch on what we're doing, what your activities were for the day. And I think I wanted to touch on these because these were some of my absolute favorites from the entire week. You know, we've talked a couple of times this week about 11-year-old boys. And when I say 11-year-old boys, I really mean like 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9-year-old boys. You know, that age range, I just kind of all lump them into that 11-year-old age, and how tough they can be. They can be really tough nuts to crack when it comes to setting up a beautiful morning basket habit in your homeschool. And today is a day that you're going to get them. It really, really is. So looking at what went out in the video or in the email yesterday afternoon and what is on the activity page today, because remember, if you didn't get your emails, you can always go to the activity review page. We have bugles. This is such a fun section. Now, this little section comes from the My Book House, True, Good, and Beautiful sets of plans. And you read a poem by Tennyson, which is not a very long poem, and it's called The Bugle Song. But then we have all kinds of fascinating bugle information there for you. We link you to Reveille, we link you to Taps, but we also link you to a large number of bugle calls that you can listen to. And so when I was putting this together the other day, I had so much fun listening to the different bugle calls. And what we suggest you do is set a few of these up, get this webpage on your phone and use them for a few days in your house and in your homeschool so those boys can really enjoy them. And we also link you to St. Mary's Basilica Bugle Tower so you can hear what that sounds like as well. So much fun with bugles and bugle calls, and that's really going to appeal to that particular age range. We also have The Train, which is a fabulous poem by C.H. Crandall. You have to look at it on the page because it does some fun stuff, and there's some great metaphors and I believe a little onomatopoeia in there as well. Also, farm equipment activities. So we have 3 different activities that go along with farm equipment. One is a video tour of the National Farm Machinery Show. So we're back to those boys again. Some of that's going to appeal to a little bit younger group, but those are some pretty awesome tractors. And then finally, scarecrows. We're talking about the myth of the scarecrow. We have something for older kids in there about scarecrows, kind of the history of the scarecrow as well. And did you guys know that scarecrows, they have versions of them all around the world? There are even like Japanese scarecrows. And then finally, an art project that your little ones are going to enjoy, learning about textures in art using scarecrows. So very much there's something for everyone in today's activities. So you'll have to let me know in the Facebook group what you did. And there's some things in there you might want to take some pictures of. I'd love to see your scarecrow projects as well. Oh, Aretha says they live on base, so they have bugle calls 3 times a day. There are a ton more though, Aretha. That was what took me by surprise, was there were so many more bugle calls that I had never even thought of. So yeah. All right, Georgette, they're gonna love it. Farm equipment. And thank you so much, Lindsay, for your shout out about the subscription. Okay. So here is my tip for you today, because I wanted to go over this stuff first because this is a really good one. My tip for you today, as you are going forward with bringing delight to your homeschool is this: never miss twice. Never miss twice. It is so difficult to build a new habit and to get a new habit going on in our homeschool. And as much as we love how it feels and the the camaraderie and the community and the great feelings that it feels when we bring our children together, or as difficult as it can be some days, we really love this idea and we really want to make it work in our homeschool. But we come up against a little bit of resistance, or we come up against a toddler. What are we feeling like? How is this what's the pushback that we're getting? How do we keep this going? And the key to it is to never miss twice. So if you get up one day and you absolutely have a bad day, you get so much resistance, you're a homeschool mom. You have to follow your gut. You know when to stop. You know not to keep pushing through and making something absolutely miserable for not only yourself and your kids. And so you just step back and you say, you know what? We're not going to do this today. We're just going to put it away, and we're going to come back to it again later, or we're going to come back to a different activity later. Do that. To do that, and not to ruin relationships over some activity that you have chosen to do in your homeschool. Just put it away. Tomorrow's a better day. But then don't let that snowball into, I'm never going to do it again. So if you keep in your mind, I'm not going to miss twice, I'm going to come back and do it again, then it totally works out and works for you. And this is when, when you're coming up against that tough toddler as well. Everybody else is having a fabulous time, and the toddler is the one who is just kicking their feet and screaming and causing a disruption. That's okay. Just close everything down and tell the other kids, tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to do it again. It might even be that you're not coming up against any resistance at all. You just get busy. Like you're loving it. The kids are loving it. Everybody's having a great time. You miss one day, and then you turn around a few days later and you look and you're like, man, we haven't done that in 3 weeks. So if you keep this mantra in your head that I'm never going to miss twice for whatever reason, this is the way you build a habit, and this is the way you build consistency with anything in your homeschool. I'm asking you right now to apply it to these delightful days, but you can really use it for anything in your homeschool, and it makes the biggest difference. So Lindsay says this is one of the top tips, one of her top tips that she's gotten from me, and she's run that mantra in her head many times. And Nikki agrees. This is one of the most influential things I've taken from you. Never miss twice. It's changed my homeschool probably more than anything else I've implemented. This one is so big, and you can apply it to so many different things. Thank you, Lindsay and Nikki. Okay, so we actually have a couple of ways in the membership that we help you do this, that we help you to never miss twice. One of them is a little bit older, and one of them is a little bit newer. And then actually we have a third way, and the third way is our community. So let me start with that one first. We have a community off of Facebook. It's the Your Morning Basket community, and in there we have over 3,000 members who are cheering you on, who are rooting for you in a drama-free space that is all about homeschooling. There's nothing else there but homeschooling and what we do in our homes as mothers, and everyone there is cheering for you. Is an extremely positive space. And so that's kind of one of the first ways. When you get stuck, you have a place to go. You have people to talk to. Somebody is going to answer your question in a positive and affirming way and help you out. So that's the first thing. Can I have that? Another fun little way, thank you. Another fun little way that we're doing, we're helping you like never miss twice in the membership is we have our new explorations packs. And we had a couple of activities today that were from one of our explorations. So the farm equipment activity and the scarecrow activity are actually from our farm explorations pack. We release a new pack every month. If you see this right here, this is the tracking sheet. It's a nice poster that you can hang on your wall, or you can put it in your binder. We send it to your home, and every month you get an opportunity to complete activities. Tell us what you completed, and then we mail you a sticker. So you get your kids on board with this, and they are not going to want to miss. They're going to want to do their activities. We address this to the kids. We address it to whoever you tell us to address it to. And these come in the mail, and you can add these to your sheet each month. It doesn't matter when you start because you're just going to fill up your sheet with the next 12 stickers, with the next 12 months worth of activities. We have something for younger kids. We have something for older kids. We have something for everybody in these under these particular topics. So, it's totally there. Don Simpson, we're probably going to put some of the old ones in the vault at some point, and you can go back and catch up on them if you want to. But we really designed it to start where you come in. So our one for November, which I don't have the sticker for yet, is gratitude. And if you join in November and you just start in November, you just start with gratitude. You don't have to go back and get the other ones. You start with gratitude and do any of the next 12 that interest you. Okay? Your kids are probably not going to let you skip. But anyway, if there was a topic that you didn't like, you could miss it. But yes, I have a feeling some of these are going to get put in the vault because I have leftover stickers. So I'm going to stick them in the vault until my stickers are gone. We just haven't done that yet. Okay, so that's one thing. What if you don't want to do those explorations? What if you want to get into the membership, and instead of doing explorations, you want to do one of our history-based sets of plans? Or maybe you're a Catholic family and you really want to focus on our liturgical year and our saints plans. Or maybe you have preschoolers and you want to work on our preschool plans, and you're like, well, Pam, there's no fun way for me to track and get anything in the mail. Au contraire, there is. So we are just now, even the members have not seen this yet. Have you guys seen in the public schools those fun celebrations they do on the 100th day of school? You'll see it on Facebook. Your teacher friends will post, or your friends will post that their kids are going to school and they're all dressed up for the 100th day of school. Well, we are bringing to you now 100 days of morning basket. And this is your printable tracking sheet, because this is what we think. If you give us 4 days, we can show you how to bring delight to your homeschool. But if you give us 100 days, and they don't have to be 100 consecutive days, right? If you give us 100 days, we believe you can completely change your homeschool with a morning basket. And we want to help you see that and be aware of that. And so we're going to ask you, track. You can start right now. You can probably get your 100 days in before the end of the year. You can track your 100 days. They don't have to be 100 consecutive days. You can take a week off for spring break. This is your program. You do it how you want to do it. And fill all these in, keep track. And then when you are done, we are going to have you submit it to us, and we are going to mail you a nice certificate that I sign. Now, this is just a printout on a piece of paper. It's going to be nicer. Totally brand new we got going on here. And we're going to mail this to you in the mail for your family to display that you have done your 100 days of a morning basket. And we're going to ask you to reflect. What difference has this made in your homeschool? Because everything we do, it doesn't matter if it's not making a difference in your home. And so we want you to reflect on that and see the differences that it has made in your homeschool. We're also going to give you some fun celebration ideas. You can make that 100th day of a morning basket a really big deal in your home. We're going to want to see your 100-day pictures in our community and on Instagram and on Facebook. And I'm told that Mighty Networks, that's where we host our community, they're going to be releasing badges sometime soon. And once you've completed your 100 days, you're going to get your 100-day badge just as soon as we are able to make that happen. And the fun thing is you get to repeat it every year. Every year you can do 100 days of morning time. We'll send you another certificate, and we're going to have so much fun with this. Julie, any single moms with one kid and does this work? So I don't know if there is anybody here right now, Julie, who is a single mom with one kid. I know we have a number of moms in our community who only have one child, and we have conversations about this and we have resources for this in the community. So when I get done speaking, I'm going to go back through and find your comment, send you a link to join our community. It's absolutely free just to join the community, and you can go in there and get some help on that question. So we can help you out with that. And if there's anybody on here who's a mom of an only and or a single mom and who makes morning time work, please comment for Julie. Okay, so this is what we've got going on. Biggest tip: never miss twice. Never miss twice. Keep this going in your home. Yes, Dawn Simpson, there was actually two. We've had two really good podcasts about what this can look like with an only child for morning time. So I can drop the links for those as well. Okay, the subscription is totally available right now in the shop. It's so easy to get. I'm actually going to drop a link for you. We would love to have you take a look and seriously consider joining us. The only thing I have to tell you, I do have another little bit of an announcement to make. Right now, this subscription is the best deal in the homeschooling community. It is only $99 a year from now until October 30th. After October 30th, we will be raising our prices to align ourselves with the other subscriptions that are in the homeschool community. And so after October 30th, the price will be going up to $159 a year. So what we have found is that we were giving a really great value, and we're very happy that we have done that for the past few years. But now we're going to bring ourselves in line with a lot of other subscriptions in the homeschool community. And so the price is going to be going up. But if you buy between now and October 30th, you can lock in your price of $99 a year for as long as you continue your subscription. It's funny. I'm looking off to the side because I'm looking for something. We got an email yesterday from Rachel, and she says, "We have loved the monthly subscription we've enjoyed for the last 2 months. We would like to change to the annual one before we renew again this month. My only comment, you guys charge too little for all you produce." That's exactly what she said. That was Rachel in an email that I got yesterday. So that was so funny. And I'm like, And we kind of came to the same conclusion. And so we're going to get ourselves in line with other homeschooling subscriptions out there, be a little more in line with what they're charging. We still think it's a fabulous value because with us, you get everything. You know, you don't have to choose. Do I want art? Do I want nature study? Do I want music? You get a little bit of everything, plus extra stuff. Yesterday, we had a fabulous live class with Adelaide Olguin from talkbox.mom, and we learned how to make animal sounds in 4 different foreign languages. Guys, you're not going to get that anywhere else on the web. It was an exclusive class to us, and we're the only ones who are going to do that. Next month, we have Jill Hummer, who is a presidential historian, who's coming on to talk about Thanksgiving in the White House. There's no other homeschooling subscription, no other homeschooling membership out there that's going to give you that kind of stuff either. So we truly are unique, and we love our people. They're very supportive, and we would like to invite you to join us. Elizabeth, you are totally locked in if you are members already, because we want to reward you. We want to reward you for having gotten in. So Lindsay says she loves having access to all of it. Yes. Absolutely love it. And it was so much fun yesterday. I think everybody just enjoyed laughing at me making all the animal noises more than anything else. So, okay. I'm going to let you guys get about with your Friday. I'm going to get about with my Friday. I have some co-op cabinets I need to clean out. I've dropped a link to the subscription. You're going to get an email. We're going to post it into the Facebook group for the challenge. We would love, love, love to have you come and join us. We think you would get a lot out of it if you've enjoyed the challenge this week. All right. Have an awesome, awesome weekend. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to be dropping a few more links in here. And yeah, have a good day.